What's good, YouTube? In today's video, we got the gift that keeps on giving for this YouTube channel, man. With that being said, man, we got a Malika Andrews video. Let me run through the tape. Let's do a rewind. Let's go back in time real quick. Let's get into this video.
The video you're about to watch on the Self-Talks YouTube channel is for fair use purposes.
I want to talk to y'all about Malika Andrews. Malika Andrews seemed to be visibly upset about Ime Udoka landing a job. And see, you got to watch it carefully. She's throwing in little slick jabs here and there. Look at her facial expressions. That being said, let's rewind and go back to what happened with her and Stephen A. Smith about the Ime Udoka suspension. Here's a video. Stephen A. Smith destroys Malika Andrews. Here's the short version of this video. Let's get into it. Stephen A. Smith and Malika Andrews is talking about the Ime Udoka suspension.
Stephen A., with all due respect, this is not about pointing the finger. Stop. The fact that we are sitting here debating whether somebody else should have been suspended or not, we are not here, Stephen A., to further blame women. That is not why we are here.
Stephen A. Smith was caught off guard by her feminist comments. And this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say.
Let me be very clear. I don't appreciate where you're going with that. I'm not blaming anybody but Ime Udoka. The point that I'm trying to make is just like you're not mentioning. Excuse me. I listened to you. You're the one telling me to stop on my show. It ain't happening.
Malika Andrews got destroyed, in my opinion. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so that's the reason why Malika Andrews, she started getting a lot of backlash for that, right? And myself and a lot of other YouTubers did a lot of great coverage exposing a lot of the other stuff that she was doing, right? And if y'all want to check that out, y'all can check out this Malika Andrews playlist on my YouTube channel, and I'll have it at the end of this video. And with that being said, man, Malika Andrews was talking about Steve Nash being fired by the Brooklyn Nets and Ime Udoka landing his job. And I'll have that clip right here.
Well, there's a word that Shanae used that's just rattling around in my brain, accountability. I'm not sure how that gets grasped back for Brooklyn. Because it's not lost on me that Ime Udoka has done incredible things with the Boston Celtics. But it just seems like if we're having this conversation about Ime Udoka being hired by Brooklyn, where he was an assistant coach, accountability is the word I keep coming back to. Where is the accountability to women in the NBA? Zach, what do you make of this? Look, at the end of the day, very few people, I believe, are beyond redemption. And I'm not saying that that's the scenario here. But what I am saying is I sincerely hope that when we talk about due diligence and vetting, the Brooklyn Nets are taking into account multiple voices on this and who could be affected, because we know that this is going to be ongoing.
And I want to know this. Malika is the only one still bringing up the Udoka situation. She's like, he needs to be held accountable, and she's reintroducing accountability over and over as if he wasn't held accountable. She's acting like he broke the law or something. Listen, Malika, he had consensual relations with a woman. Both of them broke the rules, but only one of them fined. Only one of them had their pay impacted. Only one was suspended from their job. Only one was publicly humiliated, not just within the industry, but on national television.
Okay, so like I said, man, y'all got to watch her facial expressions and the little slick comments that she's trying to add in. Oh yeah, let's talk about accountability. I want to focus on that. We need to focus on accountability. Like, come on, man. If Ime Udoka is getting a job, it goes to show you that that situation wasn't all that serious. Boston made that shit serious. 2 adults having consensual sex. 2 adults having consensual sex. Consensual sex, man. You know, it's not that serious, man. It was 2 adults doing their own thing, got caught up. It's that simple, man. The lady was married. Ime Udoka wasn't married. He was just in a public relationship. The reason why people know about that is because he was with a celebrity. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, that situation, like a lot of people, like Stephen A. Smith has said, that shit is like everyday average Joe shit at the office for the league.
There's no reason on earth that you can justify to me why the Boston Celtics had that press conference. I've been covering sports for almost 30 years. I'm telling you, every year there's stories like this. Every year. Mm-hmm. You don't see it being discussed. You hear about the cat getting fired, and you hear rumors as to why you suspended him. but it was indefinite. You said I'm gonna suspend you for a year, but then after the year we're gonna look into it. I mean, that's BS. All right. You probably docked half his pay because that's what my sources told me. You docked half his pay. The report said consensual relationship. I said I know plenty of white dudes that's screwing around in the office in sports. So I know at least 3 dudes personally that got fired because of it.
And definitely in the sports world. So Boston made that situation messy. Boston aired his business out for no reason. Usually what happens is you would just hear the coach was fired and you won't know why. People can speculate what happened, but the details will never get out. Boston did that shit, man, just being messy as hell, in my opinion. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. They just was being messy, wanted to throw smut on that man's name, wanted to smear him, didn't want him to get another job. And I'm happy. If he gets another job, that's good, man, because a coach should not get fired for having consensual sex with another grown-ass adult. She was married. They both should have got fired if it was that serious. You know what I mean? But with that being said, man, I think that's it for today's video. Matt Barnes, in my opinion, I just want to throw this in here. Matt Barnes, you a clown for doing that press run on Ime Udoka situation. Oh yeah, I'll be surprised if he gets another job. Oh yeah, it's that serious. Oh yeah, I had to take my videos down because once I got the information out, oh my God, it was just wow, it's messy and it's a messy situation, man. I swear Matt did some whole shit, bro.
So last night I spoke on this Ime Udoka situation without having all the facts. And I clearly have to say last night, without knowing all the facts, I spoke on Ime Udoka's defense. And after finding out the facts after I spoke, I erased what I posted because this situation in Boston is deep, it's messy, it's 100 times uglier than any of us thought. And that's why I erased what I said.
You know, if everything comes out, he'll be lucky if he coaches in the NBA again, to be honest with you.
Oh, you think it's that bad?
I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty heavy, man. It's just some stuff you can't do. You know what I mean? Because some stuff you can't do. So it's just like, again, not judging, to each his own. I've made plenty of mistakes.
But like I said, man, I just want to give y'all this report. I see it circulating, so that's the report, man. So y'all leave a comment down below. I think Malika Andrews would have said more, but she knew that she's under fire. You know what I mean? Like, we got that spotlight on her ass, so she's gonna tread lightly with what she says for now until she just gets confident enough to say how she really feels. But we can see the disgust in her face. Everybody sees it. You can look at the other YouTubers that covered this. You could look at their comment sections. Everybody sees the disgust on her face and how she's trying to throw in those little slick comments, like I said. So, yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today's video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Self Talk News. And that's my time, y'all.
If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so by hitting the Cash App at Self Talk YouTube. Thank you.